That I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that worked because I didn't know if you all could hear that. That car? There was a car in the background going. So that's what I was doing that. Okay, people could hear that. I can leave now, right? Mission accomplished. You got it, okay? You thought it was me? I believe you. I believe you because I was being a convincing one of those. I was. Also, this razor, by the way, instead of money spread, it's a razor spread. You all get that? Sometimes it's like, okay, I enjoy being ahead of my time. Other times it's like, ugh, I wish you all would just catch up. You know? I wish you all would just catch up. You're behind. People are sending me things, I think, which is nice. Thanks. But it's only, the thing is I don't see it because I'm looking at my YouTube and Twitch window, and you were sending it in TikTok. Therefore, it only is telling me a little textual notification, so it'd be a lot more fun if I could see it, but I can't. But I'm just letting you know that, okay? I'm just letting you know. Ow! Ow! I came from TikTok. It feels a lot more civilized here. Yes, welcome to YouTube. You've actually graduated into being a full, actual adult human being instead of actually being 5 years old. Boom, roasted. Microphone drop. Now, it's like, where do we go from here, right? I did the whole thing where I had the razors. I was doing a silent thing. I was beatboxing. It's like, what does he do next? I mean, is there even more ground for him to cover? Right? You'll find out. Let's just say that. You'll find out. You will. Okay? Someone said, someone in YouTube chat, by the way, so you TikTok people, you're going to be clueless about this, but I'm telling you about it, so you know. Someone in YouTube chat said, can you, like, address the elephant in the room? What is it? Oh, rebrand equals question mark. Yes, I'm rebranding, okay? Yes, you can be yes, I'm an A-list celebrity. Yes, I'm still choosing to rebrand. Yes, we exist, right? It happens. It happens. But I can't tell you the rebrand in advance. Otherwise, it wouldn't really be its own authentic rebrand. I have to let it happen. So just be okay. Hey, so do not spam inside of my chat. This is my chat, my rules. Therefore, I'm setting the rule that you cannot spam things. Stop it. Because you see how my hand is back here? It's back here, it's super passive and stuff. Guess what? Guess what, my boy? That's cool. Before you blink, that hand could come and hit you with a punch very quickly, without if you blinked. But if I wanted to, so I'm just saying don't spam things. Bum 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 bum. Was that tough? Who got chills? Say 6 if you got chills. Say 6. Put 6. 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Put 6 if you got chills. Bum, bum, bum. No. So just imagine we're in the live. Okay, rewind in your memory, okay? Okay, nothing's happening. Oh, yeah. What's going on? What's that? What the hell? Oh, wait. That's me. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, now say 6 if that you got chills, and if that was tough. Do people know that? Do people know even I'm referencing? It's like that song that people are putting in edits these days. It's like someone does some. It's like someone is being stupid, and it's like, oh, I'm so stupid, I'm so stupid. And then a smart person comes in, and they're like, yes, well, have you considered the following? And they're like, wait, what? And then the smart person is like, and it's like, boom, 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 and then it's like edits of the smart person. Boom, 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 boom. That kind of thing. I know I have to teach you all about edits and stuff. I know that I do, but, you know, it's my job. You know, there's this common, it's almost become a meme phrase almost. This common phrase, it's not my job to educate you. Actually, it is my job to educate you, right? I'm an educator. I'm an educator. I have a community, right? And it's my job to educate you. So yes, tell me all your questions, you know? How does, why is the sky blue? What is, what's a computer made out of? How do I get to school in the morning? It's my job to educate you, so don't worry. I would actually be okay with educating you about anything. Flat tire, anyone? Yeah, I don't know what that question means, so yeah, I can't actually answer that. It's my job to educate you, however, I'm not good at my job. Sometimes, and I think I wanna sometimes, and I think I wanna sometimes, and I still sometimes. It's the remix. That could be a new segment. Should that be a new segment? How do I subscribe? Can you help? On YouTube, they make it very easy. You have a red button that's down. Scroll. And you will find it. Now, okay, new segment. New segment. Oh my God, my face itches. New segment is doing remixes of songs. Although that's very musical, right? Because my other segment is for doing freestyles. So that would be kind of repetitive segment-wise. But still, I'm still thinking about it. OMG, the freestyles are traumatizing. Yeah, it's like how when people feel like they have close contacts with spiritual entities, when they, go on a crazy psychedelic trip and they feel like they've made contact with like the unifying love of the universe, that can be traumatic in a lot of ways. And much in the same vein, when I really get into, you guys know flow state, well, I get into it, and when I do that, it can remind people of those kinds of experiences. It could be similar, and it should cause that. Should I send a galaxy? No, you shouldn't. In fact, you will regret it. I'll put it that way. Bum 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 bum. Oh my god! Imagine if I did that. It was like, shoo. Is this the clothes hanger guy? You know, for a while I thought maybe I'd get to be more than that. Maybe I would just get to be me. But I don't know. Guess I should have known better. People are always going to know you as, oh, you put a clothes hanger inside your mouth and you talked for a minute about how to take it out. Great. Will I ever get to be free? Will I ever know true comfort in who I am? I don't know. I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it's definitely the clothes hanger guy. I'm not clothes hanger guy, okay? Oh, wait. I'm not clothes hanger guy, okay? Stop calling me clothes hanger guy. I'm not clothes hanger guy, okay? And then the edit comes in. Honorable, honorable, honorable. Aha, aha. Bum, 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 bum. Do that again, I'll edit it. How about actually you go to YouTube and actually rewind, because you can do that, and therefore I don't actually have to do labor dancing like an actual circus monkey for you, and I can actually be my actual self. Bum, 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 bum. Razor dance routine. People dancing with razors, although that's problematic probably in certain ways. But if it's covered, the razor is covered, okay? The razor is covered. Everything is okay, all right? Are you Gua Shuang? Nope. You have me confused with someone else. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Someone said in the Twitch chat, said, has Wakanda gotten back to you about your living situation yet? So this is, I get kind of sheepish about this. In my last live stream, I think it was my last one. Before this, I was wondering out loud if I could be the first white resident of Wakanda. And then I got embarrassed at even asking the question. I felt stupid. I felt stupid because I could just think, I could just see the reactions of people already. But then, so then I ended the live. And I've given it some thought, and I've decided, no, I'm doubling down. I would like to be the first white resident of Wakanda. Sorry. You can cankle me for saying it, but you can't take the saying it out of the me. So, if anyone knows anybody at Wakanda who could see if they could even just put in a good word. It doesn't even have to be like, oh, this is a guarantee. You're going to become a citizen / resident. It doesn't have to be a guarantee. I would just like any help, something, you know? Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? Huh. Hey, if I was let's say I was, I don't know. Is there any reason someone would need a razor on behind their ear when you're trying to shave on the go? Oh, that's a little too much hair. Good thing I have this. It's just an idea, okay? It's just an idea. It's just an idea. It's just an idea. Who are you? It's just an idea. So relax. Stop asking questions. Stop asking questions now, but never stop asking questions for the rest of your life, okay? I don't want you to misunderstand me. You should always be asking questions, all right? But right now, you gotta relax. There's a time and place. When I was a boy, I would always ask the other kids at school, all these questions. You know, where's your lunch from? What are those? You know, questions like that. And they tried to shut me up. I'll never forget it. They tried to shut me up. They did. But you just have to remember that it's never wrong to be curious. Bram 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 bram. Ring 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 ring. A barbershop haircut. You know they did surgery on a grape? Should I start paying people to post clips of me online? Should I do that? Hey Clippers, post this. Or no, I'm not, there's no, I can't even go anywhere with that. Just forget I said anything, but, because that was meaningless. Really, that was meaningless, because there are a couple levels on which that doesn't make sense. Number one, it sets it up as though it's me versus the Clippers, you know, when theoretically there's a collaborative relationship there, right? So that doesn't make sense. On the second level, it's like, what am I gonna do after that, right? Is it gonna be something that's highly unclippable, in which case it's not gonna be a good roast, or whatever it is I was planning on doing, or it's gonna be a really good roast, in which case it's clippable, so it's not really an affront to the Clippers. Right, so those multiple levels on which that doesn't make sense, and I should probably be taken out back and... But just consider that. Oh, I forgot. Wait, you have to scream. Yeah. Okay. This is my virality workshop, okay? This is my virality workshop. So basically from here, from this point for the next, I don't know, 20 minutes, it's just going to be pure viral content after viral content after viral content, because basically I've mastered the formula for becoming viral, and I can demonstrate to you all these different things. The first step, you have to scream a lot. You have to be very loud, but it has to be at the right time. Ah! Did you see that? That was very random, right? It's very random, and it was also very loud. Those two things combined make it perfect for virality, okay? That was your first lesson. Please, take a second to consider that. I will leave a second of silence for you to think about it. Okay, Therefore, just now, by the way, that was another lesson that just as much as loud is important, so is silence, like this. Ah! Now I'm actually layering on top of things and incorporating new lessons, because that's when you don't expect something like a scream, but I did the scream anyway, which subverts your expectations, right? So now, I scream, but also the importance of silence actually is true, even though I interrupted it like a joke there. But silence is important. Watch this. And now you're paying more attention to the next word I say, right? Exactly. That was a couple of lessons in virality. And by the way, I have a big course on all this stuff. I have a PDF that you could buy for $45 that I will give to you, but you have to buy it. But anyway, moving on from that. There are other ways also to be viral. Now, one important thing that I already covered is being loud at the right times. Another thing that is important is having like visual hook. You know visual hook, you guys? No, visual hook is when you have something like a object. It could literally be anything. It could literally be anything at this point. Like, that's how the game is. But that's how the game is played. You have to understand that. Now, one object, for example, olive oil. Watch what happens to the viewers. Okay, it went up a little bit. That's because I'm holding an object. That's called a visual hook. Now, what happens when I combine them? Ah! 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 Okay, that's another lesson in virality. You can combine them. You have a visual hook, you have an audio hook, you have a visual hook and an audio hook. You combine them all and it creates more viral moments, okay? So that's how you bring people in. This is a lesson on how to bring people inside of your virality dome, okay? That's what I call it, the virality dome. Now, once you have them there, what do? You're probably thinking, once I have them in my virality dome, what is the next step? What is the actual genuine next step? And that, my friends, is quite simple. Okay, you need to talk very much. Okay, watch this. Hello, I'm talking about a lot of different things at the time, and I have multiple different apps open, and my desk is quite cluttered, and I could maybe clean it later, and maybe that's very engaging because I'm saying a lot of different words. Think about it. Okay, that's number one, is talking a lot. Now, what else is important? Another one is having something called segments. You can't see I'm doing quotes, but that's because it's what it's called. Segment is basically something you can repeat over. So it's like, I do this thing in a stream. Oh my gosh, so funny. Now I can do it in a future one again. So for example, like, dang, I'm gonna prank call someone. That is an example of segment. That is an example of segment, okay? So that's what you do. One is you talk very much. The number two is you have lots of segments, okay? And then when you unite them and you're talking fast in a segment, that is actually even more, because then guess what happens? It will be clipped. This is the whole part of the ecosystem, okay? Do you know clipped? Clip is when someone is recording a small video of what you were saying. Clip is when someone is let me project more. Clip is when someone is recording a small video of this stuff you're saying, and they're posting it online. And it's not you, because if it's you, then it makes you lose credibility. But when it's someone else doing it, it shows credibility because they are another person besides for you. And they can take a short video of the stuff you're doing and they will post it. People will think it is funny. Then they'll say, who is that? What the fuck? Shit. And then they will find your channel and they will become a follower of yours. And then they will come into your live stream and support you. That's a few lessons of virality. So that will just be the introductory talk. That was something like 5 minutes. And I just taught you basically the basics of virality. If you apply this stuff, you will be able to go viral. Basically, yes, like that. And I can't promise, actually, let me take that back. Hey, that's another important thing, is being able to admit when you made a mistake, which is I have to take that back. I can't guarantee it's actually gonna be like that, but be that quick, okay? Because I can't. But however, what I can guarantee is that if you stick with it, you will see better results than if you had not done what I'm saying. So do that. And scene. Nah, he has to break character soon. He has to break character soon. This bit has gone on too long. He's gonna have to break character very soon. Yeah. Boop, boop. F sharp. Yep, F sharp again. And that was an F sharp, but slightly sharper because I took it out quicker. That I don't know. All right, so okay, that was a viral tutorial basically. So, but clippers, you can't really do much with that, okay? My clipper army, you can't do much with that, okay? So don't worry. I mean, you can take whatever you want out of that, but my clipper army, just relax, okay? You don't have to do anything for that yet. Oh my God, what? Okay. Now, if you guys know clip farming, that would have been if I pretended that I really couldn't get it off. What the fuck? Okay, this isn't funny anymore. I actually can't get it off. How do I do this? And then that would be the end of the clip. It's like, clippers, how do you feel like I'm talking to y'all and like I know your trade? Like I know your game. I know your industry, right? Is this AI? Yes, thank you so much for noticing. See? The Barbers. What's this new so this new like trending comment? This new trending comment, I've noticed it, okay? I don't scroll very much, okay, on Instagram and TikTok. But when I do, I browse. No, just playing around. But I see this new comment sometimes that's like just walking around undiagnosed. Or are you undiagnosed? Or he's just undiagnosed, y'all don't, like that kind of thing. It's like the life cycle of that comment should be about 36 hours. I don't think it's that funny. You are literally just walking around undiagnosed, aren't you? Sure. Yes, whatever makes you happy. I don't know. And I understand like sometimes, so I guess here's something which happens as opposed to things which don't happen. Like what? Why would I be talking about that? Like you see a person and you think like, okay, this comment actually pretty accurately would describe their behavior because their behavior is pretty unconventional. So yeah, it would actually work here. That's not the same thing as the comment being funny, right? For the comment to be funny, there needs to be something novel, right? When it's a comment everybody's seen before, I don't know, just find a way to make it your own, you know? It's like, do you feel, I'm not a commenter. So, I have a different relationship to these things. So I'm asking you, I want to learn from you. Is that if you see a video and you're like, okay, let me type this comment in verbatim, which I've seen on other videos. Like, do you feel like if that comment gets a lot of likes, does that feel like you're, like that reflects on your abilities? Because you're literally, verbatim, just typing another comment. I don't know. I'm curious. Does it feel that way? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But in my mind, if I type a comment like, what's another one that's very common? What is another one that's very common? Hello, help me, help me. Help me now! I cannot think of an actual top comment. I can't. I'm sorry. Sorry, everyone. Let's go to my page and let's see if I can see anything, okay? Oh, say. Well, I guess mine is not a good example because a lot of them are really topic specific, like when I'm doing those stupid, when I'm doing the fake tutorials, it's like, what if, actually that's a decent, example. What if I'm wearing a different shirt? If I'm going on a video and I type something like that, if I did this, I would guess that probably feels good, right? To get any number of likes on a comment, it's like, wow, hey, I said something other people were thinking, that's great. But that versus a comment which isn't verbatim something I've seen before, it's like, this is new, this is something special. I'd feel better about that. But I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm making this all up because, for example, I actually realized while I was thinking, like when people have those comments where it's like peeking at me over the comment section or something like that, I like those comments because that's like, oh, wow, I wouldn't have thought to check for that and think of it that way, so that's good. But that comment is like verbatim another comment, but I still appreciate those. And like the fact of being able to connect that the topic, the content of that comment is applicable to this thing is itself like something good. But I don't know. There's still something there. There's still something there, okay? So whatever. Whatever. Forget about it. Ugh. Forget about it. People, okay, someone said, is it in the Twitch chat? Somebody said, okay, everyone, you're overwhelming me. You have to stop chatting. By the way, I wonder if we could do that. Okay, there's a lot going on right now. Hold on. I'm going to segment these in my mind palace. Now, first someone said, do you have a YouTube channel? Yes, everything is the same username. You can find it very easily. Then someone said, is it just a ring of blonde around your hair? No, it's just the lighting. That's not how anything works at all, right? Okay, number 3 is, I wonder if we could make everyone stop. Could we make everyone stop commenting? Do you think that's possible? And like, no, oh, hey. Because the game theory is that everyone probably wants to be the only commenter, right? If I said, everyone stop commenting, then let's say everyone stops commenting, it's the dominant strategy to be, the one to comment, and then it's your comment that everyone is seeing, right? But if we can get over that, if we can get over it, maybe we can all stop everyone could stop commenting. Okay, let's try that. I'm going to count down from 10, and after I get to 0, and by the way, I'm going to, it's not right after I get to 0 because there's some lag, so it's okay. I'm going to forgive you for that. I'm going to count down from 10 to 0, and we're going to have to see if you all can stop commenting. It's going to be silent, okay? We're playing the quiet game. Digitally, all right? Everybody stop commenting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Stop commenting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and silence. I'm going to assume there's like a 6-second lag. You know what? This, by the way, this shows the perfect divide. Because I have YouTube and Twitch chat combined over here. It's motionless. It's frozen in time. It is. Because they know these are people with prefrontal cortexes. And by the way, YouTube and Twitch, feel free to resume. Okay, let's bring you back in. TikTok, they never... The thing is, they... I can't even say it without getting arrested, probably. All right? So, YouTube and Twitch chat, they nailed it. They nailed it, okay? And I'm impressed, by the way, with them. TikTok, you guys fucked everything. Just saying. We can try it again, though. If TikTok can do it better than before, then that'll be great. However, you are not going to beat YouTube and Twitch. I have a feeling, because they are destroying you. Just letting you know. So if you want to go to YouTube and Twitch and be part of the good people, you can, but you have to actually behave. I'm just saying, okay? There's bots? Really? Who? Whatever, I don't care. Okay, we're going to start. I'm sorry, I do care, but I'm curious. But I do want to proceed and see how this goes, okay? Stop chatting in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Stop chatting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Be quiet. 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 Do not put a single chat. We're gonna go for 15 more seconds. I'll cue you back in when it is time. We'll see how you do. You better true. So just take a couple more seconds and you can come back in. Okay. Twitch and YouTube chat did the best. Of course. They weren't flawless this time. A couple people said hello, which is okay. It just happens. But TikTok, of course, did much worse. But I think TikTok did better than before. TikTok did better than before, so good job. Good job. Not great, but better, okay? Not great, but better. That's how you should be every day, okay? Doesn't have to be great. Doesn't have to be out of this world, but just better. Okay. All right. That's good. Now, we did it. We tried it. 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 Also, I'm taking my headphones out, okay? So nobody can donate. All right? Put your wallets back into your pockets, okay? Nobody can donate right now because I won't hear it, and nobody can subscribe. Basically, nobody send me money because I won't be able to hear it in my headphones. So don't. But I do want to stand up and stuff. Let's turn up my exposure so I don't become literally gone. Literally gone to the shadows, right? It's like, am I wearing a skirt? Like, what the fuck is this? Goodness gracious. I mean, you're kidding me. You're kidding. Although when I put it away, now it's like he's wearing a pantsuit. Every piece of his outfit is the exact same color. So you kind of do need it as like a divider. Hey, how's it going? How is that song popular? It's been what, like 5 years? 6 years? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? How do they do that? Industry plant, genuine industry plant. Yeah, people always accuse me of being an industry plant because I went from having 0 followers to millions of followers in literally a couple weeks. However, no. It's all natural, baby. By the way, I just made a big deal about getting up and taking my headphones out, and then I did just stand up for about 45 seconds. So I do apologize for making it a little bit anticlimactic. Folks, I think I'm going to end the live in about 5 minutes. About, okay? Let's, why don't we do a little freestyle to take it home? How about that? And those of you who don't know, you're about to find out. Those of you who don't know, you're about to find out. Let's, why don't we do a little freestyle to take it home? Why don't we do a little freestyle to take it home? Why don't we do a little freestyle to take it home? Why don't we do a little freestyle to take it home? Why don't we do a little freestyle to take it home? Why don't we do a little freestyle to take it home? Why don't we do a little freestyle to take it home? Why don't we do a little freestyle to take it home? Why don't we do a little freestyle to take it home? Why don't we do a little freestyle to take it home? Why don't we do a little freestyle to take it home? Okay, that's enough. Why did he do that? Why did he do that for so long? Can anyone stop? I'm sorry, I didn't realize how loud it was, okay? Good thing you have a fucking volume control, okay? God, relax. But I am sorry, okay? But, okay, let's see. Wait, no, this beat's only 2 minutes long. Like, actually, yeah, we should do that. Because, stop. I'm not downloading Depop, you advertisement. Why don't we take my microphone out here? Welcome. Today is a Monday. You think that I'm relaxed. Just wait till I get more upset. Yeah. I'm speaking very quietly, but it should be kind of a paradox where it actually makes you more scared of me because it's like, what is he hiding? Why is he so calm? Why is he not being so crazy? Well, probably because he knows he has the upper hand always. So therefore, you should be more upset and more... You should basically be more scared because I'm being more quiet. However, what I'm noticing is that my OBS is saying that my bitrate or whatever went way down, which means nobody heard that at all. However, it's okay because I'm still going onward. Basically, for a refresher of the bars, which you probably didn't hear because I was lagging, but now basically I'm kind of backing, right? I said basically, okay, why are you so quiet and stuff? Well, but that should actually make you more scared of me because I'm so quiet because I know I'll have the upper hand. So, welcome to the live. You don't know anything at all. So, you should be humbled by the fact that I'm here to educate you as well. Yeah, and guess what? I could actually raise my voice a little bit because guess what? I actually know that there is more and I will actually grab your attention that way. So, let's go. Okay, that was the whole beat. All right, that was my freestyle. However, I am concerned by the fact that for the first minute, nobody could hear anything I was saying. It's okay, but it's, you know, I wish it weren't so. Right? A little bit. I'll have to, you know, I would go again, but it's like, I think instead what I want to do is watch it back and see how bad it is, and we'll see. I'm sorry. But hey, the Clippers, that's a pretty great clip. It's almost like I did that on purpose. No, I didn't. I have to figure out my Wi-Fi situation, though. That's pretty fucked. Because this does keep happening, and... So yeah, basically that's all. Now, another thing I noticed is that the viewership dropped by about 40% when I started freestyling. Or maybe it was because I was lagging, who knows. But, you know, the beauty of it, I don't mind at all. It's how we know who the real ones are, quote unquote. It's how we know who the real ones are, quote unquote, okay? All right. Hey, folks, we'll leave it there. Thank you for tuning into this live stream. And you should, if you want to go on YouTube and Twitch, you should subscribe/follow on YouTube and Twitch. If somehow you are coming from Twitch and YouTube and you don't know that I am on TikTok, then you should go say hello to TikTok. Yes. And basically just follow me on fucking everything. Follow me on everything, right? Because hey, it doesn't cost you anything, and it makes a world of difference to little boys around the world like me. What? Ugh. Somebody lock this guy up. Jesus Christ.